Every day in the USA, people find themselves in court.
Miss Fambro.
Bueno.
Where's the pink? Your Honor, where's the pink today?
Well, it's not Wednesday. Mean Girls, you wear pink on Wednesdays.
I thought that what was her name? I don't know what her name is. She seemed to dig the pink yesterday.
Yeah. No. I think you did. Yeah, there's no reason not for pink today.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Herb.
All right.
State your name, sir.
Mr. Scott, you're for the court charged with capital sex bat, victim under the age of 12, lewd and lascivious behavior, victim less than 16, and lewd and lascivious behavior molestation with the victim being less than 12. Do you understand those charges?
Sir.
I understand you'll be giving copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Yes.
All right. You got an attorney here for him? Okay. All right, Mr. Scott, you've indicated you're going to hire your own attorney or represent yourself. Is that how you're going to proceed?
I didn't understand that.
Are you going to hire your own attorney or represent yourself?
Hire my own attorney.
Deputy criminal history?
Yeah, paid to register earlier this year. 1 in 11, a DUI hit and run in 9, and the original charge indecent liberties with a child out of North Carolina.
Bond said at $1 million on the capital sex bat, $500,000 on the lewd and lascivious, $1 million on the lewd and lascivious victim under 12. Court date's going to be October the 31st at 9 o'clock. No contact with the alleged victims or anyone under the age of 18.
Step to your right to the T. When the green light comes on, sign. Sir, give us one moment.
Your Honor, raise your right hand while we're waiting. You solemnly swear or affirm you will truthfully and accurately interpret the conversation before the defendant's day?
I do.
Thank you, sir. Did Herb leave?
Yeah, it's personal.
Okay. Like you walked in, you left.
Yeah. Mr. Wilson, who are you here for?
Good morning. I'm here for Watcheria Webb.
Wow.
What was that?
Watcheria Webb, W-E-B-B. Last name.
All right.
All right, Your Honor, ask Mr. Sanchez to state his full name for me.
Señor Sánchez, dígale su nombre completo al juez.
Santos Sánchez Díaz.
He's before the court charged with domestic violence battery.
Está frente al juez acusado de agresión doméstica.
I understand he's been given copies of paperwork and advised of his rights.
Entiendo que se le dio copia del papeleo y se le notificaron sus derechos.
Based on his application, he's going to hire his own attorney to represent himself. Is that how he's going to proceed?
De acuerdo con la solicitud, usted o se va a representar a sí mismo o va a contratar un abogado particular. ¿Así es como desea proseguir? May the interpreter request a repetition, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
Señor, repita lo que dijo en voz alta.
Así mismo creo.
Represent myself, I think.
Okay. Deputy criminal history.
Shows no history with no tracking.
How long have you lived through Bay County?
¿Cuánto tiempo ha vivido usted aquí en el condado Bay?
Como 2 años.
About 2 years.
It's everybody's answer. It's the same for everybody. Everybody's been 2 years. 2 beers, 2 years, bond set at 5,000. No contact with the alleged victim.
Se le fija la fianza en $5,000. No puede tener contacto con la supuesta víctima.
Court date is September the 13th at 8:30.
La audiencia es el 13 de septiembre a las 8:30.
Buena suerte.
Next.
May I be excused, Your Honor?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Daryl Todd.
Mr. Todd, before the court, charged of possession of THC concentrate. You understand that charge?
Yes, sir.
You can copy the paperwork and advise of your rights. Is that true?
Got a copy of your paperwork?
What's that?
Have you got a copy?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tell me about the power.
He and his wife, he worked the last 6. He called chair and patient list at VA facilities. He's honorably discharged from Air Force and requesting the lowest possible monetary bond.
Okay. Deputy, criminal history.
Shows no history.
Monetary bond. I'm pretty sure we'll lose. Bond set at 2,500. Court date's going to be October the 31st at 9 o'clock. Random UAs. He's got it.
Thank you.
Step to your right to the T. When the green light comes on, sign.
He does. That's going to be a problem. Thank you.
State your name.
Mr. Hill, you're for the court charged of battery on a law enforcement officer, firefighter, or EMT, assault on an officer, firefighter, EMT, trespass on property, and possession of paraphernalia. Do you understand the charges?
No, sir. I didn't even know I had all that.
Well, sometimes it sneaks up on us, doesn't it?
I was at my tent with my 7-year-old daughter, and now she's there by herself because we're homeless.
Okay, well,
I don't have no money, no food, nothing.
I understand you've been giving copies of paperwork and
And
advice.
so and on this paperwork, it says just trespassing. On this one, don't say no, all the other.
It's on the back. You gotta keep going back.
I think that's why it
I
started.
can't read.
Oh,
I think it started as a trespass. I think it may have spiraled a little bit for you.
I just got out of prison last year and I've been homeless with my kids ever since.
Okay.
I'm trying to get my SSI disability check back where I can get out of Panama City.
Well, we will help you get out of Panama City. Based on your application, I find that you do qualify for the services of the public
I
defender's
don't
office.
even know how to read. I don't even know how to do nothing. I'm a piece of shit. I've
Okay, well,
just been going
Why
to
don't you learn how
church.
to mouth
and
shut
then
for a
I
second?
couldn't read.
Can you keep your mouth shut for a second so I can talk? Good. That's outstanding. 10,000, 5,000, 2,500, 1,000, random UAs, no contact. Court date's October the 21st at 9 o'clock. He does qualify for a public defender, which I was trying to give him. But he didn't want to hear it. That's what he said. If he's got a 7-year-old child living in a tent with him, we need to get somebody out there.
That's all I'm saying. Now, all types of shit. Now,
I'm gonna give him some advice, but he couldn't seem to focus on his case.
stupid ass fucking stuff.
I think they tried to trespass him and he spiraled on him.
I'm just glad he's not one of my clients.
state your name.
Stephen Breckenridge Oliver.
Mr. Oliver, before the court, charged with violation of county ordinance for camping on the beach. You understand the charge?
Not completely, but I plead that no fault of my own.
What is going? Is it full moon? All right, Mr. Oliver, today's not a plea day. Today's just a day for you and I to make sure you understand what the charge is.
Okay, and I apologize for not understanding completely, Your Honor.
You're good. Also, find that you have been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights, right?
Yes, I don't know what would.
They gave you your paperwork.
No one's actually read me my rights yet. No, sir. I'm glad you mentioned that.
When they gave you your paperwork, they didn't explain your rights to you. Today.
And processing, they explained that, this is my paperwork. They didn't say, you have the right to remain silent and all that other stuff.
Oh, but you know that, right?
I do realize it, yes, sir.
Okay, well, that's all that really matters right now.
Yes, sir.
Deputy, criminal history other than transient stuff?
He had a DWLSR third in 22 and 2 FTAs. Other than that, it's transient.
Bond 500, court date tomorrow, September 13th, 8:30.
Come here. When this green light comes in, so I'll your copy of it. And to think I saved you on 2 of them.
Well, I'm thinking.
I saved you. I saved you. I didn't bring it.
Well, that's disappointing. Mr. Oliver, have you ever been told you sound like Sam Elliott?
You really went through this right now.
There's a distinct resemblance. That's not a bad thing.
I'm not.
Good luck. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Next. State your name.
Norton.
Ms. Norton, you're for the court charged with camping on the beach. You understand that charge?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
It's okay. I'm usually wearing a dress. I understand you've been given copies of your rights. That's true.
Got a copy of the paperwork?
Yes, sir.
Were you advised of your rights?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What brings you down here from Rome, Georgia?
I stayed here a couple years ago and a few years ago, and my son died, and I come back down here. I like it here better than Georgia, actually.
Okay. Well, I can understand that. I've been to Georgia. All right. Deputy, criminal history?
Week and a half, it was a trespass. 22, you had a bunch of sentences, transient sentences, FTA. Georgia, you had a VOP this year, FTA last year, meth para 23, battery 21, 19, Illinois Act, bat on Leo.
Ms. Norton, you do qualify for a public defender. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. So you have an attorney now. Your court date's going to be tomorrow, September 13th at 8:30. Your bond's $500. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Step to your right to the T. When the green light comes on, sign. Next, red X, ma'am, face the TV. State your name.
Ms. Webb, you're for the court charged with violation of injunction for protection against domestic violence. You understand that charge?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here on behalf of La Cherie.
I know, Mr. Wilson. Let me get through my things first.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Webb, I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Got a copy of your paperwork?
I can't hear him.
I'm telling you what he said. You got a copy of your paperwork?
You've been given copies of your paperwork and advised of your rights?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Wilson, what would you like to tell me about Ms. Webb?
Hey, good morning, Your Honor. I'm requesting an ROR on this one because there's no probable cause. We had a motion hearing on the 27th of August where Judge Stevenson allowed my client to have contact with the victim of this case. It's reflected on the clerk's site, and as well as the injunction hearing, there was only a stalking injunction, but there was no DV injunction on this one. So we're requesting Ms. LaCherie to be ROR due to no probable cause for this one.
Well, you can win the battle and lose the war. Do you want me to give them 24 hours to cure, or do you want me to go ahead and first appear today?
24 hours would be fine.
You think she agrees with that?
I mean, we could do a second option. We just go with the second option.
You want me to go ahead and first appear?
Yeah. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Deputy, criminal history.
She's on bond for cruelty towards child, aggravated abuse, and a domestic for the same victim.
She needs 24 hours. Mr. Suhu, I'm gonna hold her over for tomorrow. You're right,
Yep.
Mr. Wilson. I did get that background. I'm gonna hold her over for tomorrow, and if y'all can cure the probable cause issue, we'll see her tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll release her tomorrow, and I won't have to violate her bonds.
Okay,
So I'll
thank
see
you.
you again tomorrow. Mr. Wilson, I'll be here at 10:30 tomorrow also. We'll move her
Okay,
up in front.
Okay, and am I able to appear via Zoom on this one as well?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'll be here tomorrow.
Thanks,
Step
sir.
to your right to the T. State your name.
Mr. Pansky, before the court, charged with false use of 911. Do you understand the charge?
I do understand it.
I understand you'll be giving copies of paperwork and advise of your rights. Is that true, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Based on your application, I find that you do qualify. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. Any question about that?
No, sir.
Deputy, criminal history.
On community control.
You got a case number, ma'am?
Of course, 23-2442 CF.
All right, Mr. Pansky, on the false use of 911, bonds 2,500, your court date's going to be September the 13th. That's tomorrow morning at 8:30. And I'm signing a violation of community control warrant in case 23-2442. Good luck, ma'am.
Thank you.
Step to your right to the T. When the green light comes on, sign. Next. Red X. State your name.
Keegan Nath Palmer.
Y'all lose number 3?
Number 3, declined to make your acquaintance today. I mean, she was gonna come for me.
All right, we'll return that in a second. This next warrior from Justice Warrant out of great state of Alabama. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Covington County, to be precise. God's
Yes,
country.
sir.
To be back up there right now. Beautiful. So what brings you down here from Andalusia? Just out of curiosity.
I've lived here probably about 10 years, but my daughter lives up in Alabama. So I was going, this has been the case like 3 years ago. It just
Okay.
had been getting backed up since the epidemic and stuff. Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, as you're aware, you and I don't really have a whole lot to talk about other than whether or not you are the person they're looking for in Alabama. If you agree that you are, it's probably
Yes,
in
sir.
your best interest to go ahead and sign the waiver of extradition, putting them on the clock to come get you.
Okay.
Does
Yes,
that make
sir.
sense?
Yes, sir.
All right. She's got 5 copies of the waiver of extradition. You got to sign all 5 of them because everybody gets a original.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
What date do you want? Ms. Fanbro, we're giving her the 11th of October for a return date, but she should be gone
Yes,
by
sir.
then. I can drop her off on my way to the farm, but that'd be.
step over to the T. And go ahead and sign there too.
Mr.
And for
Roberts,
Mrs.
put in Ms.
Yeah.
Roberts.
Yeah,
We're gonna appoint the public defender representative for bonds 5,000 battery on law enforcement officer, 1,000 on the disorderly conduct. Court date's gonna be October 31st at 9 o'clock.
state your name.
To start with, court on a violation of probation was originally possession of a controlled substance charge. You do qualify. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. You're held without bond. Your court date is October the 16th at 9 o'clock. Good luck, ma'am.
It's up to you, right? Next. Yeah, he did number 3. Oh, I don't, Terry, does she need to sign for number 3? Okay. She just sent it.
How you doing, Mr. Davis?
How you doing, sir?
I'm well, sir. You're fully court charged with failing to appear for what was originally a camping on the beach charge. In that case, $5,000. Court date's tomorrow, September 13th at 8:30. You're also before court on a violation of probation for a possession of meth charge in front of Judge Clark. Judge Clark is in a wisdom for you held up bond. Court date October 3rd at 9 o'clock. Good luck, sir.
All right. October 23rd. Just go stand by the wall over there. Go ahead and sign, ma'am. Next. Red X, state your name.
Mr. Rowland, you're fully court charged with violation or a driving license suspended or revoked. Do you understand that charge?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true, sir?
Yes, sir.
You've indicated you're going to hire your own attorney or represent yourself. Is that how you're going to proceed?
Yes.
Yes.
Shows he has a child support hold and just this charge is what I have on him.
Mr. Rowland, do you have a purge on your child support warrant? You know?
Yes, I do.
Can you get the purge out?
I mean, I could if I was able to get a hold of my parents or anybody, but I ain't been able to get a hold of nobody.
Okay. I'm going to put a monetary bond of $100 on you, just so that you get credit for the time you spend in jail on this charge as well. Your court date is tomorrow morning, September 13th at 8:30, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Step
Good luck.
to your right to the T. When the green light comes on, sign. Next. Yeah, look up just a little. State your name, sir.
Dean, Ian Dean.
Mr. Dean, you're fully court charged with leaving the scene of an accident and driving license suspended or revoked as an habitual offender. Do you understand those charges?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. Based on your application, I find that you do qualify. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. Any question about that?
No, sir.
Yeah.
They have him on felony probation also.
Case number, ma'am?
214872 CF.
All right, Mr. Dean, on the leaving the scene of an accident, bond's $2,500. The felony DWLSR is $5,000. Your court date is October the 21st at 9 o'clock. And I'm signing a warrant for violation of probation case 214872. Good luck, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Step to your right to the T. When the green light comes on, sign. Next. Yes, next. McNeil, oh. State your name, sir.
McNeil.
Mr. McNeil, you're fully court charged driving license suspended or revoked. You understand that charge?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true, sir?
Yes, sir.
Based on your application, I find that you do qualify. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public to represent you, so you have an attorney now. Any question about that?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What is your-
I got him on felony bond for controlled substance.
You got a case number, ma'am?
23-4631 CF.
Can't write anymore. All right, Mr. McNeil, on the driving license been revoked, your bond is $2,500. Your court date is tomorrow, September the 13th at 8:30. I'm signing a warrant revoking bond in case 23-4631. Good luck, sir.
All right, slide over to the T. When the green light comes on, sign for your copy. Next. Red X, sir. Face the TV. Here you go. And state your name.
Stephon Houston.
Mr. Houston, you're before the court, charged with domestic violence battery by strangulation. You understand that charge?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Houston, based on your application, you do qualify for the service of the public defender's office. So I'm going to go ahead and appoint a public defender representative. So you have an attorney now. Any question about that?
No, sir.
Yeah, criminal history.
Sir.
Kentucky 21, FTA 20, leaving the scene, domestic 19, Tennessee controlled substance and paraphernalia 18 and 21.
On 15,000, no contact directly, indirectly through a third party alleged victim. Court date's October 17th at 9 o'clock.
No for me? Yeah. Hold on, just let him back out real quick. He can hear you.
Oh, what were all my charges again?
That's your arrest history, it's not your charges.
Oh, yeah. Your only charges today is domestic violence by strangulation.
Yes, sir.
All right, step on the T on your right. When the green light comes on, sign. Next. Red X, sir. State your name.
Travis Stevenson. Mr. Stevenson, you're for the court charge of grand theft, possession of personal ID of another, criminal use of personal ID of another, and obtaining a promissory note by false representation. Do you understand those charges?
Yes, Your Honor.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, sir. Based on your application, you do qualify for the services of the public defender's office. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender representative. Any questions about that?
No, Your Honor.
Yeah, Commissioner?
Georgia theft, VLP this year, 22 burglary, flee and loot, controlled substance, credit card fraud, financial transaction, card theft, DWLSR, Florida 21, grand theft auto, battery and 16, goes back in the 90s in Florida, and a 15 DWLSR out of South Carolina.
10,000 of grand theft, 5,000 of personal identification, 10,000 use of personal identification in the crime, and 25,000 promissory note by fraud. Court date's going to be October the 17th at 9 o'clock. No contact with the alleged victims.
Step to your right to the T. When the green light comes on, sign for your copy, sir. Next. Red X, sir. State your name. He said it.
Mr. Yamut, you for the court charged with grand theft. You understand that charge?
Yes, that's what it says.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true, sir?
I was never advised of my rights when the
Today.
police was in my home.
No,
when I get
not
arrested.
today.
Oh, today, yes. Yes,
Okay.
Your Honor.
All right. Based on your application, I find that you do qualify. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender representative. So you have an attorney now. Any question about that?
He gave you a public defender.
No, thank you.
Yes.
Deputy criminal history?
Just one old 90s PWC and that's it.
Pretrial release, no contact with victims. Court date's gonna be October the 7th at 9 o'clock. You're gonna be given information on where to go tomorrow before 9 o'clock to sign up for the pretrial release program. Good luck, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Step to your right to the T. Mr. Guy didn't want to come back today because it's the same from yesterday. Step on the T.
He's held out October 9th at 9 o'clock.
Yes, sir. Next.
Tell him I miss it.
FedEx, sir. State your name.
Joseph Lopez.
Mr. Lopez, for the court on violation of probation for was originally burglary and meth in front of Judge Stevenson. You understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. Based on the application, make too much money to qualify for public defender. Expecting not the financial situation is about to change in a moment. Because Judge Stevenson's already held without bond. You understand that?
Yes, sir. I'm currently, don't have my job no more.
Okay, well, we need you to fill out the paperwork with your current income so I can appoint a public defender, okay?
Okay, yes, sir.
All right, you're held without bond, October 30th, 9 o'clock.
All right.
When the green light comes on, sign.
That for me?
No. Next.
How do I go about
FedEx, sir. State your name.
That's on Mccaster.
Mr. Mccaster, you're before the court on a violation of probation, what was originally fraudulent use of ID. That charge being originally in front of Judge Clark. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
Based on your application, finally you do qualify, I'm gonna go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. Judge Clark and his infinite wisdom is where you held without bond, and his magnificent hair. It's coming back. It's coming back. He's letting it grow again. Thank goodness. He cut that mullet, and I was like, "What are you doing?" God gave you that. October 23rd at 9 o'clock. Good luck, sir.
Step to your right. Mr. Harris was picked up. And Mr. Curitan is not in condition to come down.
Let's see if I can read the tea leaves. All right. So he's in no shape whatsoever.
I mean,
Y'all can't prop him up?
He's okay. Well, he's medically unable to come down.
Okay, it was an accident case. Is that going to improve tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh, let's bring him back tomorrow then.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I got you. I was medically unable to go on one of two ways. I was concerned.
Okay.
Like, don't see him up in front of me in like a body cast or anything. But I'll see him tomorrow once he feels better.
Yes, sir.
You know,
Yeah.